Hello, interwebs. So today I'm back with World of Tanks. I haven't played in forever, but yeah. So I'm driving, the T28 prototype here. It's a tank I've had for a little bit of time, and I still have no idea what that circle means. It turns on with the same button as my recording. So, oh yeah, I've recorded this once already, but the sound level of the game was too high because I can't remember how to balance it properly. So I set it down to 4% here, so there might almost be no sound in the game. But I'd rather have that over it being too loud and me having to figure out how to boost me and lower it at the same time. It can be quite a pain, so. And my cat is now messing with the box. But, yeah, so. Here I am, because I'm top tier here. And we got our team, they got our third team. You can see our team over there and you can see their team. I have names on. Didn't think it per se mattered. Nobody does anything stupid per se. So, and I'm just kind of going to where heavy tanks would usually go. I typically, in the T28 prototype, when I'm top tier, I treat it almost like a heavy tank. This game is relatively entertaining, can be a bit boring at times. I might fast forward at certain points just to make it a bit more entertaining. Here I was going to go over there by the VK, and then I changed my mind, obviously, and start heading this way. I come over here to fight, to fight this T150. My typical loadout for rounds here is, I got 26 AP, 6 APCR, so premium, and 8 HE. I think for all of this battle, I only use my AP. I don't switch, and I tried to dunk a shot through there and completely freaking missed. I try it again, and I actually hit, though, in about a second, because I don't think he realizes that window's there, even though he's supposedly a decent player, but I managed to shoot a shot straight through his turret cupola. Or maybe he didn't realize his tank was that tall when he was there. And I get this Tiger 2 as well. Get some critical damage. I kind of wish I knew what I did to that. Oh, I do not have the after battle results, sadly. I just randomly decided I wanted to record this one. So typically this is just going to be, you're going to watch what happens, and you can be the judge if what you think the after battle results would have been. And I go after this Tiger 2 again, because why not? He eventually tries to come over here to deal with me because he gets annoyed. I keep doing that. Yes, so they're E25. Starts shooting me there. I bounced 2 shots from him after bouncing a shot from the Tiger 2, and I went around the corner to shoot him. And then he shoots at me again. This time he hits me for APCR, I believe. Yeah. He fired 2 AP, bounced them both, loaded the APCR. Go figure. I think, where did he pin me on that shot? Oh, I was in a scope. I had to wait till I'm out of scope, sorry. I was trying to think about shooting that T150 again. That's why I was kind of going back and forth. Didn't pre-aim early enough. And I was wondering if I could shoot him through there, but it doesn't look like I can, so I'm just like, He took 65 damage, though, for me spotting him. So where'd the guy pin me with that APCR? I can't tell, actually. Oh, right there. Right on the machine gun port, which actually isn't a weak point, so. I mean, it's a little bit flatter, so I guess it'd be weak-ish. He just shoots the guy behind me, because there's no point in trying to shoot me. I nailed the 25 because he's an asshole. Damn E25s. But, yeah. And so I keep kind of just trying to see if I can nail a shot on this T150. I've gained achievements up to that, because the good thing is it will tell you the achievements I get actually throughout gameplay. So you'll know what I get. I think I just got impenetrable. I need to pay attention to that so I can read them. And here comes Tiger 2, bounces an air shot off me. I shoot a shot through his plate. I remember it, I went for his lower glacis there. I think I hit his lower glacis. I could go through his upper plate, but there's a chance of bouncing off that as well. So I come around again. He's not really angling, he's kind of flat to me. It would have been wiser to angle his hull a bit, but even with if he had his lower plate covered, that might have worked. But with his lower plate exposed, even angling his hull probably wasn't going to work for him. He should have probably stopped over there by the rubble around the corner and kind of like used the corner to peek around maybe. Maybe he would have been able to cover his lower plate a bit better. Okay, so this AT-15 comes after me. This guy from the get-go is using gold and just constantly uses gold. And this is kind of a good example of the difference between using gold and not using gold. At that point, his first shot, I think he shot towards my drive wheel. He did not need gold for that shot to go through. He used gold, but he wouldn't have needed it. So it was kind of a waste of his gold, basically. Unless he has, I think he has the, I can't tell what gun he has. I actually haven't driven the AT-15. I have the 120 on this thing. I have the, you know, the big gun. It has, I think, 248 pen. 248 pen, yeah. He now just sits here and just keeps pinning my drive wheel over and over. He eventually, there at the end, right there, he bounced off my lower plate. His APCR hit it at a sharp angle. It just bounced off. Or maybe he probably hit my upper plate at a sharp angle and it bounced off. If I wasn't in the scope, I'd look. Because sadly, if I try to go into free cam in the scope, it doesn't go into free cam. I think I stay in the scope until I shoot him again, sadly. And I can't remember what I'm waiting for. I think I'm waiting for him to do something. Oh, I'm watching the mini-map. And I see how he looked towards the Hummel. Because you can see on the mini-map, I know which way he's facing. So I quickly took out. I did not know the M44 was aiming, and he managed to nail me. He got me right there, it looks like, right on my cheek. It looks like his shot, because he was shooting my outer drive, will hit my right there, right probably on my upper plate a bit, and bounced off. I have markers here to help. If you see it, it's that one right there, that one I'm talking about. And then I got like a red one there to say, oh, some guy pinned me there. I got this gold one here, which means it was HE rounds. So, this, I end up engaging this SU-100, who bounces off my upper plate. I quickly snap a shot back. I think this is the last kill I get in this fight, so after this, I'll just speed it up. But, yeah, so I quickly try to finish off this SU-100. I'm looking for a clean shot. Don't see one. Drive forward. He decides to come back around. I spin my turret as quick as I can. And that shot was orange. But if I don't think it bounced, I'm pretty sure I actually missed him. And because I swore I saw it hit the building behind him. So I'm just like, okay, so this SU-100 is determined to try to kill me for some reason. So he comes around again. Big mistake because I was waiting for him, and I just blast him. He should have probably stayed in cover or tried to relocate, because going around that corner was pretty risky. But I guess if he relocated, he might have been able to get the IS, who was off to the side at that time. The E25's somewhere. He's gone. He's no longer in that bush, obviously. He hasn't been shooting at me for a while. At one point, I do something a bit derpy. But so far, I've done a total of, 3,700 damage and 3,900 assist damage. Probably not the best game you could have in this tank, but it's a good game, basically. So I'll speed up time here a bit. Because basically what happens is we just cap out. So I'm going to speed it up to like 4 times and slow it down when something happens. So this happens. The E25 drives through here. I quickly try to snap, which is the stupid thing I did. Because now artillery knows I'm here and I'm not artillery safe. But they miss. Only one of them fires. So I do not know I don't know which one fired. I don't think it told me because he didn't do any damage. But we cap out right about now. So we cap out, obviously. It's at 0. So we won by capping. As the timer's gone, I just stopped, paused it. But, so yeah. And that's how this game ended up going, basically. It went pretty well. I got a total of 3,935, like, including spotting and everything. Damage. So that's spotting. I bounced 2,925 damage. Looks like the last 2 shots I bounced were both AP shots from the SU-100Y, which has decent pin, so he must have... We could see where he hit, actually. Yeah, so one of his shots bounced off my upper plate. Right off the corner. And then it looks like the other shot hit my turret. But it hit it at a pretty sharp angle. So it just ricocheted clean off. So yeah, that's how that guy bounced off me. I didn't even know that turret had a little bulge there. I wonder if that's a bit of a weak spot. Possibly, but most likely you just want to aim for the cheeks right beside the mantlet when you're trying to shoot a T28 prototype. That or you want to get the lower glacis. Or, the rest of the hull, because the hull's... The front upper hull is as armored as the lower hull, but the rear hull is definitely not as armored as the rest of the hull, so... It's one of those kind of tanks. It's freaking out now. So, okay. I hope you all have a good morning, day, evening, or night, and I will catch you next time. And now it's zooming randomly. Good for it. Let's zoom back in. And...